Hi everyone, welcome back to Supreme by Sarah Pearl. I am your host, Sarah Pearl, and I am so happy that you're able to tap in today and listen to this episode. Now, for all of my new listeners, this is Supreme by Sarah Pearl, where we are dedicated to your personal development journey. Okay, we are your tour guide, so to speak. And so if you haven't already tapped into my social media pages, please go do that now. You can follow my Facebook page and my YouTube channel at Supreme by Sarah Pearl. And you can follow my personal social media handles at Sarah Pearl Thomas. So feel free to go like, subscribe, share, do all the things. And I hope that this can be a valuable resource to you along your personal development journey. Now, this is the final episode of the Wounded series. There's been 3 other episodes, okay? So if you haven't listened to those episodes, please go back and listen to them because there are vital assignments in each one of those episodes that prepares you for this final one, okay? So before you listen to this, I want to make sure that you have done all the things you need to do in order to get the most out of this podcast. Now, for everyone that's already done that, congratulations. I'm so glad that you are here because you have done some dirty work. Okay, you have done some dirty work digging into the mud and the grime of your life to identify the wounds that needs to be healed in your life. And I'm proud of you for taking those steps. In the previous episode, I told you guys now it's not the time to run, and it's definitely not. Now is the time to lean in. But I'm sure you all are thinking like, okay, I've done this, I've journaled, I have uncovered a lot of these issues. Now what? So now is the time to talk about it, okay? Now is the time to talk about it. This is true for me, and I'm pretty sure it's true for everyone else. There were a lot of experiences in my life that probably would have been traumatic and confusing for anyone at the age or that point in life that I was at. And there's so many experiences that I had that if I had a guide of some sort to help me process or understand or give me perspective, I would have gotten through it with a lot less trauma and maybe a lot less wounds as well. So our parents, and this is something that I understand is true for a lot of us, our parents, they are supposed to be that role in our childhood. They're supposed to be that God in our childhood, okay? And there are situations where our parents are not able to step into that role because, there are several reasons. One of them probably is because they weren't guided by their own parents, and thus the cycle continues. Or maybe our parents, they weren't around. Maybe we lost loved ones at an early age, or maybe they just weren't involved in our lives. But many of us lacked guidance, and we were not able to process and understand life's dealings. So welcome to the cast phase. Okay, the cast phase, as you guys know, I've been using this broken bone analogy throughout this whole episode or this whole series. And so the cast phase was probably the last phase of my healing process when I broke my arm. Okay, they put this cast on, and they put it on after they set it and they did all these things. They put this cast on so it can go through this healing process, right? And so this is what in your personal development journey, I would like to call this the cast phase. This is where you begin talking through your experiences and finding a new, fresh perspective on it. Now, we have so many things that cause us emotional damage. Sexual abuse and other physical abuse is never, ever justified. And I'm not suggesting that you just get a fresh new perspective on that. That's not what I'm suggesting. What I am saying is that you need someone to talk through it with, someone who is on their own healing journey and can help you put your thoughts and experiences in a productive and progressive framework. Okay, so you need someone who can kind of help you package all of your feelings, help you to understand the feelings that you have, help you to explore like the complexities of it all. Because in doing that, you begin to understand who you are and uncovering who self is. Okay, and that in and of itself is powerful. That is where Supreme by Sarah Pearl comes in. Whenever you are ready to go there with yourself, and I opened up this series saying this, whenever you are ready to go there, go to those dark places, go to the tough areas of your life to deal with them. Whenever you are ready to go there, I am available to be a soundboard for you. Okay, I'm available to be a soundboard, a tour guide, whatever it is that you need. I'm here for you. I'm on my own personal development journey right now as well. So I understand the ins and outs of this journey. Okay, I know it can be challenging. I know that it can be scary. And if you have someone in your life that's kind of talking you through this, or rather listening to what you're going through and helping you put that into perspective, it can make the world of a difference. It will, and just speaking for myself, it will be an absolute honor to walk you through this healing journey. Until we meet though, I do have a few personal, like a few journaling prompts that I want you to write about. Now, this is a short and sweet podcast. It's a short and sweet episode because the next step is for you to talk through it with someone who is also going through their own personal development journey, okay? And able to help you package your ideas or your feelings and emotions into something that will serve you instead of hinder you, okay? Now, if you want to speak with me, I will put a link into my into this YouTube channel and on my personal pages, my personal Instagram and Facebook pages, to where you can book a time to speak with me. And I will put all the information in so you can access that. Now, if you have any questions on it, let me know. But as far as the journaling assignments, because I'm sure there may be some time before we actually are able to meet, a few questions that I want you to journal about and answer this week. Who was your guide in childhood? Did you have one? Okay, so I want you to identify that and kind of talk through it, okay? Or rather write about it and explore that answer. Now, who did you talk to about the wounds you suffered? Anyone? Did you talk to anyone? Did you try to talk to someone and it didn't work out? Journal about it. Tell me about it. Or tell yourself about it. And then lastly, what difference would it have made if you had someone in your life making sense of those experiences? So that's what I want you to journal about this week, okay? Now, in the meantime, I hope that I'm able to meet many of you and talk with you about some of the things that you've uncovered throughout like these few weeks. And hopefully we're able to talk through it and then help you to package those things up and use those as something that can serve you instead of hinder you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at supremebysarahpearl@gmail.com. And then obviously you can reach out to me on my social media channels. It's always a pleasure, guys, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.